tonight, continuing his hustling ways, getting this block shot.
Harden. Open, Harden. It is for three, and down it goes.
Terry splitting the D, setting up Harden for the open triple.
That's what should start here for this Rockets as well.
Harden, three.
Got it! Enough out. Coach McHale talked about that. No pass around the perimeter. Harden for three.
A year out of Miami. Harden hits from the outside on.
I was thinking Don McClain.
The singer? Here's Harden. For steals for him tonight. Papa Nicolau. Harden says, I'll try it one more time.
Timberwolves with their largest lead of the game. An 11-0 run for Minnesota. Harden for the three.
You can't go into the screen. You got to chase him over.
Beverly, Harden for the tie. Got it! What a
For Doug McDermott.
Harden with a three. Big conversation with him about re-signing as a free agent.
I'm not 100% sure that Brandon Wright will stay in Boston.
Back outside, James is wide open. Yes. That's going to help. Back to Harden. Harden fires a three and hits.
Now we've seen three.
James says you're not going to go behind that.
Upload those pictures onto Instagram using #SpursLive. We'd love to check them out, and we may even share them during tonight.
Got it back. Kick out. Harden, wide open three you're asking for. The Rockets are number 25 field goal percentage in the paint.
Harden deep, hits a three. Shown quite a few times. Brewer back outside to Harden. Whoosh. Ariza gives it up to Beverly. Harden gets to the three-point line. James looking down, he's going to take the three. By Donatas Motiejunas. Beverly back to Harden. Says, I won't miss two in a row. And
Beverly. Eunice, and then long range. And then
Your BMO here is being telestrated.
and Derek has exploded now. He was 0 for his first three, and now he's made 4 in a row. Ariza. Beverly outside the Harden. He fires, and that's like a free throw.
NBA Finals going for championships, the wear and tear of the games, the pressure of the playoffs that is and scores on every possession.
Fresh-legged James Harden knocks down the... Harden open for three. Yes.
Beverly gets it back from Demo. Cross court to Harden, who's wide open. And there have been 45 turnovers in this game. Harden. Yes.
Team in the Western Conference. Not this year, but in the future years.
Harden puts up a three. And
5-point lead and looking for a 2-for-1. Harden fires the triple. He's got.
And that's just settling just that.
Harden for three. He cans it, and it.
Other teammates can get a rhythm off of your play. In the second quarter, you can allow other guys.
Harden. Square on with a three. Harden will fire it up. Got it. That's his stuff. Very dependent.
In fact, he's number 5 in the league in mid-range percentage.
But Harden gives it up to Howard, gets it right back down the baseline. Now Harden will put up a three.
Knocking it away. Beverly sets up Harden. And Harden buries it. Houston trying to begin the long road back in the game. And Harden can do it in a hurry as he... And that's batted away by Plumlee.
James lets the flyby take effect, and he knocks down the shot.
Harden for three. Gets it. Gives it up. Sets up Harden for a three from the outside.
By Contavious, re-swipe by Motiejunas, and
Got that right. There's Harden taking aim. Josh Smith back outside to a wide open Harden. Over 6 minutes have been stuck on 37 or 6 since the 6:40 mark.
Well, he's turned into a very good player.
Harden from the corner. All the way to the corner to Harden. Fires up a three. Got it.
It over on Beverly's drive, but they keep the ball and swing it around to Harden, who hits a three. Much more meaningful and purposeful movement.
Defense by Toronto. Now Harden's wide open. And Brewer tips it to himself. Now Harden says enough of this foolishness.
Very solid player.
Yeah, he is. The Rockets hated to give him up, but missed it. Joy's there to clean it up. Back to James for a three.
Real long during the second half, so you really need your bigs to stay healthy.
New Orleans with that victory earlier today. James Harden steps back. He knocks down. And J.J. Redick picked up his third foul before we went to break. He's on the bench. And Harden, who's been hitting.
A couple of bounce passes. Joey can't keep it, but Trevor does. Shot clock still with 12 seconds. James!
Rudy, let me bring this up. The one time you told me the worst moment.
42 seconds left.
Oh, he's on 50.
That number.
So good, long rebound. Smith got it. He reloads, and Harden.
Yeah, I don't know if he caught it clean and couldn't get it off, but that extra dribble.
Three. Buttinger trying to look at Corey Brewer. And James says, let me try it again.
Blood flow and keep you warm.
Well, nobody came out and picked up James, and he said, give me.
Yeah, I like that
long time.
Super guy. A much better athlete than you give him credit for.
James fires it up again. And
Hit it with the dribble and get to a space and be able to make plays off the bounce.
And three, no. Prigioni's second chance. Harden got it.
Oh, Joey knows what to do with it. He gets it back outside. James with a tough catch.
Hangs around there.
James hits a three. Gaspy had it. James puts up a three. Boy, turnover by Houston, but no, it isn't. And James hits.
Up ahead to Ariza. Harden for three. And to get it. That's
Go foul Dorsey again.
I mean, they're screaming. It was just.
Jason Terry on the drive, pitched it out. Harden. Oh, get it. It's a 5-point game. With a minute 25 left in the third. And Harden straight on.
Clock. Smith. Harden open three. Here's what you're talking about. Allowing Timmy to get back in that play. Harden on the inbounds, coming off the screen. And
Gets it out to Jason Terry. Terry back to Harden for a three. There it goes! The three. Missed it. T. Jones with a rebound. Rockets get another 24, but they don't take much time.
Harden for three.
Carson. It's Harden for three.
It's much improved defensively. Rockets fans know the story. As Harden buries it.
Caddy gave him the wrong one. Harden lines it up. James Harden. Chandler got his own miss. Harden to three. James Harden. Great defensive help. Reset on the clock, and here is Harden. James Harden.
24 points off. That block shot. Here's Harden for three.
Less aggressive when you can't score those points in their foul.
Kept alive. Here's Harden for three. With Terry and Harden at the guards. Here's Harden from up top for three.
They find Prigioni.
Harden three.
Jason Terry flipped it back. This is Harden for the tie. New game.
Each team with 4 turnovers already. Harden for three.
Pass finds its way to Harden. Harden, a good look. That's a.
Harden back outside to James. Gets a good look. Yes. Running down to 7 seconds. Jason Terry back to James. James will shoot a three and hit.
And can shoot the free throw for a big man as well. Here's Harden for three. Harden finds Ariza. 2 to shoot. Harden. And then
Ariza, the rebound. Harden, the three ball.
Now is Thornton trying to get in position. Over to Harden. He'll fire up another one. Harden is open from the top. Harden. Harden hit. Nice pass. Another nice pass. Deep.
That type of defense will get you beat every night.
Harden will fire up a three. 19. Harden deep. Jones gets tackled. Back to Harden for a three. Right behind them, there's a Portland Trailblazer waiting. All right, let's see if the Rockets have a three left. All right, there's one.
Struggles, and with the change in coaching from Kevin McHale.
In the act of shooting, that's why they're taking it out on the side.
That's foul. They ran the play nice. But that's the only guy hit. Now James will back up a little bit. Harden from the deep corner.
Harden with an E.
Harden from the park.
The veteran, Terry, side rim. Harden, he'll fire from there. Bottom.
Yeah, Dad was 6'11", and he could really play.
And he was a winner of the first. Howard gets the rebound, back out. And a second. Giving it up to Ariza, back to Harden. Harden's going to fire up a three.
Harden. And Harden's got it. Beverly passes it out, swing it over to Harden for three.
Harden. Rockets recently had a stretch where they won 7 of 9. Lakers, too. You like that? I do, especially when he's got the firepower of a James.
When he was a Portland Trailblazer. He was part of that great Trailblazer team. Harden is open, he fires, he hits.
Long rebound, and Capella controls it. Back to Harden. That's good for
them. Uncomfortable, but they're going to give up points.
Give up 105 a game. Harden right back and comes into the contest. 17 a game. That is third from the bottom. 10 points.
Steal. And Harden. Yes!
Beverly. Go to unselfish by both for Marcus and Danny Green there.
Harden as Ariza to Harden. Standing, waiting for the three.
The records this year, though.
Harold to Harden. He'll pump up a three and hits.
Harden from the corner, and this game.
Pitch out. Ariza. Harden for three. Put it in.
Harden may be in the start of one of the little mini droughts, and you can't do that against a.
Get it to Howard. Got to get one up here. And James Harden for three.
There's Josh back over to Harden. Tough catch down around the. Got that off in time, but it's tipped outside, and Jones gives the Rockets 24. And Harden is happy. Harden from the parking.
That's just ball watching. Harden, and that really burned.
That would be ideal.
It'll be Ariza. He's killed him from beyond the arc. Harden will try to do the same now, and he's got.
Meets Beverly. Thunder doing a good job of catching up to the shooters on the outside.
For 14 assists. He's accounted for a lot of scoring himself.
And with 8, leading to just 3 points. Terry swings it out. Harden
on defense. Up ahead to Corey Brewer. Gives it up to Harden.
Try to find ways to explore that on this end of the floor.
He gets him in rhythm, and there's a Lawson through traffic. Harden trails and the three. Cut! Beverly, Harden the triple. Late quote.
Portland with the early 7-6 lead, 3 minutes into this one. As Harden.
Golden State. Yeah, even Golden State. Goodness gracious. Here's Harden. Can you get
it? Stolen by Beverly. Hood pedals back, so does Matt. Harden pumps up a three. Rainbow into inbound. There's a 5 count. I counted 5. Not the case. Harden, jumper, just beat the.
Still in time to do some shopping after the game.
Kept alive here by the Rockets. Harden for 5.
One extra pass to Ariza. That sets up Harden for an open three.
Hits the deck. Shovels it to Brewer. Back to James Harden for 3. That's good. Josh Smith, hard dribble to the bucket. The kick out top of the arc. Fear the beard.
Anthony Davis back on the floor, as well as a Jensen. And right over the break.
Rose picks up Harden on the switch, and Harden nails the three. Harden for 3. Puts it in, which is pretty impressive, again, considering the minutes that he plays and how aggressively he defends. Harden!
Brewer back to Ariza. Up top, here's Harden. Steps into a wide open Burt off of the bench with 21. Harden the 3. Good!
Harden at the other end.
buries the three.
With the fact that he's second in rebounding and second in block shots. He knows his role and he knows all of his attempts. Here's James Harden for three. Rockets trying to avoid falling back to 500 with a loss. Harden getting some time here in the fourth quarter. Harden for three. Got it. From the Rockets. Harden again spotting up. This one has to go down. And it's
James puts up a long three. Set shot. Out to James. Sets for a three. Turnover by Favors. Pat Beverly giving it up to James. Wide open look. Step up and score. Yeah. Maybe not. 7th year out of Wake Forest.
Yeah, you got to put it together consistently.
James puts up a
Howard, one to shoot. Harden's got to put it up. Fires away and hits the three.
Should he be in the Hall of Fame? And the answer for me is unquestionable.
Rockets trying to take advantage. Harden hits a three. Ball tipped. Terry, Harden, three-pointer, puts it.
Pat Beverly will bring it up again. Harden. James looks around, says, I got the best shot. Number 13 pulled up short on the rebound. Beasley gets it back out. Harden with a three.
They couldn't sustain leads because they couldn't make shots when they went to these last 3 games.
Had a really good road trip, Jimmy. Had 11 assists and 1 turnover in those 3 from the free throw line.
19,000 points in a Timberwolves uniform.
That was not a shot from the paint. This one not either, as Harden puts
Still hot. He's the one guy putting up numbers.
He's a good player. With rebound number 8. James from the top. Hit.
Surgery on. Harden with his.
It's up at noon every day.
You're better than that, Rocco.
Come on, Rocco.
Harden. Final seconds of the first. Terry to Harden. Harden at the buzzer. Oh, he knocks it down.
Soaring in. Better passing by Houston, and Harden hitting another three. Hey, Howard has rebounded the ball tonight. And the second.
Deny him at the rim. Thus the mid-range development. Harden showing that quickness. Brewer didn't even look at the rim. Harden will for three. Kevin Love was as good as he could. Ball dug out by Nene. Harden flicks it from the corner. Yep.
Big game, a 27-point game. Harden wide open. Soft touch. Bounce.
Harden shooting 42% from beyond the arc. Harden will give it a go. And
9 of 14. The Thunder has been perfect. 11 of 11 off the screen.
It used not to be. Now there's Montrezl Harrell in the game. Gives it back to Harden. Hanging under the bucket. Gives it back to Harden. Harden will fire out the three from the.
Nice for the rebound. Harden from a
Harden with a three.
Strategy at Harden already here tonight. Says take this for second.
In a terrific rhythm without his play, and the way he's played of late has been just near perfect.
Every day, get him some more minutes.
Harden starts off the third.
Harden with the deep ball. Yes.
Nene set out to rest some games.
15 years in the NBA.
A good pick on Finney Smith, and they had to hold him to keep him from following with the ball. Once you pass that ball, you come to a 2-foot jump stop.
Harden's going to fire away again. Alford missed the shot, got the rebound. Harden says, let me try from out here. Down the baseline, draws the crowd, back out to Harden, nobody around.
Able to get his feet set, so look for that to change for this Suns team. If
teams figure him out in a 7-game series and take things away, but right now.
Last year shot 65% from the floor. Nene sets up Harden for an open three. It's through.
Harden gives it up, gets it right back from Rhino, and he hits.
To be done in the next 16 minutes because it is the last matchup this year between the two Suns.
Try to cut him off.
Harden from deep.
Smith, how do you keep coming back to that year after year when it never works?
Harden, because the Knicks have led from the get-go. Yeah, well, yeah, Chuck Connors, he played a couple of seasons.
That's some real history.
Finds Rhino in the corner. Right back out to Harden, deep. Oh!
Harden gets the pick from Harold
And on a 22-9 run. They made a lot of three-pointers, too. The rim, knocked away, and out. Anderson has it. Rockets get a fresh 24, but James...
They get the ball to start the quarter.
Right. The Bulls will get it first to start the fourth for what it's worth, but it was a good find for them, and they started to play a lot of minutes off the bench. James puts it up and in. So
Nene is in the game for the Rockets. Harden hits the... Harden from downtown. It's good.
The Bucks have scored 18 points this quarter. They had 12 the entire second quarter.
They have been well off tonight. Harden. It's a
The Bulldog.
Harden for three.
It's a team that plays a lot of possessions. Harden with a quick trigger.
Times off the dribble, not much Gordon to do to try to get a foul. And it didn't happen.
Harden got something. We talk so much about the Rockets' three-headed center. There's James Harden putting it up and in.
Yeah. Okay. In fact, if you're 3 for 3, you got to start hunting shots.
Well, Harden open. Harden hit. Consistency now. 3-on-1 fast break. Beverly gets it back to Harden. Fires up a three. He'll put up a three. Got it. He's looking. Harden puts up a... I don't think Capella knew there was nobody behind him. Side. Gordon thought about a three. Now Harden will take a three. Good.
Harden way downtown, puts it in.
Deliberately brought it up that time. Then Harden.
Rewind this first. Gordon gets it back to Harden. Once again, a switch with Tristan Thompson. Harassed by Irving. Gets it back. Jefferson closes out, but Harden.
Your boy, Scott Brooks, Matt.
Really happy for his success.
It's early. Big and a lot of game left.
Harden, assistant coach Willie Green the other day before their game in San Antonio.
20 for 49 shots in the paint.
And it was Mr. Outside and Mr. Inside was your own team and know the limitations and how many minutes people have played. Harden is played. Harden back out into the corner. Harden gets the dribble again. Puts up the three.
Harden.
Beverly always hanging around the paint. Got the loose ball. James will try it again.
Those steals are a great way to set up the fast break.
Harden from the deep corner. Gordon just misses. Follows up his miss. James says, let me finish it off.
Points. He's been scoring well for this team in a breakout playoff. Good three.
Always see their hands. That's a great visual for our fans to watch out there as Harden stepped.
10 in the quarter. Aldridge was 16 for the game. Harden three.
Julia. Harden is open for three.
Two-star talent. And when he learns to shoot better, then good luck guarding him. And
Ariza drives on Parsons. Harden's three is in.
As broadcasters, you know, we can talk about it, but getting out there on the court is another thing.
A double-digit lead. Harden again.
James Harden. Eric Gordon. He falls down, gets it to Harden, takes the three, and makes.
Yeah, he really does. Harden will fire away, and he.
Nuggets on Wednesday, November 22nd, and the Knicks on Saturday, November.
As much as possible.
Harden for three.
Minutes for this Grizzlies team, but I think big minutes, especially for James Ennis.
Harden.
Shot clock. Chris Paul. Back outside. James shoots it. Harden deep. Has 4 points. James Harden from Pasadena. Yeah, somebody put the plug in. The energy's up.
He was Zydeco all day today. Had a big party for him.
Nursing an injured shoulder, so he will not play tonight. I don't know. Harden.
Wow. Something has to be done. We did not come here to watch the referees.
Here's Harden, and he's fouled. Opportunity, though, for Houston.
That's what I'm talking about. Meet me at the top of the rim, big fella.
Harden gets
Capella screen.
Ball back to Harden. A deep offering.
Kind of an illegal defense right there. Now it's over to Harden. Harden sets, fires, hits.
6 foot. Well, that's with a stretch.
Stretching it.
But he gets in there. And now twice this quarter now with easy shots.
Harden for three. Got it.
Mark, because he's lost 20 pounds. And he's definitely more committed.
Defensive rated team in the league. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Harden from deep. Got it. And 14 prior to the Olympics. Harden
for the steal. Spent right back into him.
That's a throw on James Harden or Chris Paul out of the pick and roll.
Harden catches, fires.
Here comes Harden.
Harden spots up.
Gets it inside where he likes it. Back outside to Harden. Great defense by Miami. Forces Harden in California.
Drafted by the Chicago Bulls.
Yep. Thing he mentioned to us that defensively, the Rockets switch almost every matchup. Harden buries it, but just 3 and 6 at home. Harden's 3. Yep.
The defense. Back to Harden, who fires a 3. Got it.
Foul in the second quarter. The Bielitsa foul in the second quarter.
Harden will fire and hit. Chris gets it back, however. Shot clock down to 2 seconds. You got to take it. Harden.
Chicago, and you go back to when Jimmy Butler was the last pick in the first round. There weren't a lot of people as hard.
Turnover. Ariza comes up with a loose ball. Back to Ariza. Corner to Harden. Wide open for 3.
Rockets are the team that played last night.
The next one will be low and in. Harden's gotten better, but he's the guy that is going to have to be ready.
Oh. Tucker down the baseline. Sets up James in the corner. James Harden wide open at the top.
Right, here comes Chris Paul. Harden 3, book it.
And Gordon makes the steal at the other end. Why not, says Harden.
Inside, great rejection by Capella. Paul, Tucker, it's a 3 by Harden. In the first quarter, Harden had 14. Second quarter, Paul had 10. That is a
By Green, and it's taken by Ariza for the Rockets. His heart open for 3.
Harden, nobody near him, sets all the time and
puts up a 3 short. Good rebound by Clark. Gets it outside. Harden takes very little time.
We want to sing and take up for him because they decided in the locker room. The second thing,
try to get some scoring points.
White missed the first 9 games with a heel injury, but he's back now.
Averaging over 120 points per game. Harden,
offense.
Harden for 3, close out Kenny Smith. Harden.
It'll be tough to stop.
Harden. Got it.
Harden. Look out.
With no hands taking away any of their. You saw the double team coming from the weak side with Tucker. Harden pulls up for a 3.
Just didn't see this kind of half coming.
short. Tucker back out. Harden. Plenty of time.
Forced offensive trip by Westbrook.
Paul back out. Harden for 3. Bang!
Exhilaration you feel when you move back in.
That's exactly right. Well, now Harden's got plenty of time.
Knocked down. James Harden will take it and bury the line right the entire time he was dribbling.
Harden is kept in play by Dorsey, but the Grizzlies turn it back over. They get a fresh 24 to the Rockets, and then Harden's
here tonight, and this is an undermanned Grizzlies team. Not this, you don't want to leave him open.
Nope. Rockets have 4, but you can't have more than 2. Harden.
Rockets can score. Harden from the parking lot.
James Harden for the early 3.
Oh, the Rockets get it back to Harden. He was wide open. Coach the Cleveland franchise.
Shot clock at 4. Harden with a
3. Rivers up top to Paul. Finds Gordon. Extra pass. Checking the seams and not
just for jump shots, taking the ball off the dribble here.
And a page out of Houston's notebook. Wow, look how far this was. Oh my!
Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo is like a coach out there. He made me watch film to understand how to.
Ben McLemore has checked in for the first time. Harden for three.
Thabo Cephalosha on the floor. Harden, another three.
House. Ball knocked loose. He thought he got hit on the arm. Harden, meanwhile, left wide open.
Three ball rattles out. Three Timberwolves had a chance at the rebound. And it's just
the double team poked away by Paul George, but Tucker dives on it, gets it back out. Harden hits a three. Westbrook, Harden wide open for three.
Rockets have to get it to the shooter. Harden has to fire it up from more.
If you play with Russell Westbrook, you better run in transition.
Oh, from another universe.
Yeah, but he's got that long, lean body. He's very durable, and he knows how to play this.
The basketball. Westbrook to Harden.
Move around and hits the three.
But more vengeance right now. Obviously upset, and Harden.
It's Westbrook. He'll find Rivers. Sidestep. He gives it up. Harden. Deep three. Good.
So take away two. Well, Russell, you might get three here.
Game Cavs turning over. Not a good sign. Up goes the three.
Backs in against Fultz. Long three by Harden. Got it.
Wow, nothing called. Wow.
Harden unguarded because Fox had fallen down and he hits them.
And couldn't make them pay, but to get the offensive rebound. Harden all day. Got it.
Very up and down, but Frank Vogel was thrilled with the way he's been playing lately. And
you can hang a wash on that shot. Harden. They left him open.
Dancing off, right side hand, deflected away by Westbrook, pitched outside of Capella, and then Harden a three.
And then he goes on to have that magnificent fourth quarter. Listen, I think he's everything we anticipated.
Can't do it. Back outside. Russell with the basketball to Harden. Harden fires up a three.
But hadn't gathered the ball yet, so it's on the floor.
He gathered it now.
Westbrook up top, Harden left open.
And nails it to answer that question.
Michael Carter-Williams with an air ball. Something he did several times at the
golf course if I hear something in the bushes.
Harden count.
James. Lakers trying to swarm defensively. Three.
Good job by Aaron. James sets and fires. Turns it inside for the drive. Now passes outside, which gives James a wide open look. And that's his first three of the game. He's 1 for 8. James
on the move. Kicks it back out for three. And that's the way the Rock.
Jeff Green. And that toss back to Harden. He's not going to miss.
Eventually.
There is Harden, quickly turns around, puts up the
once again, but now there's just a new resolve to keep social justice in the forefront of their minds.
Offensive rebound, Tucker. Harden left on him. And he finds Harden wide open. Boy, how do you leave James Harden?
Harden tries again, this time connect.